I didn't know. Hey, it's 12.
I have a guest co-host.
Guest co-host today?
You want to come sit up here?
Hi, everybody. We're trying to get things going here. Hey, here we go. Hey, look.
Goodbye.
All right. Here we go. Oops. Hey, look at that.
Try to ignore him.
Ignore the dog? I can never ignore my dog. He's non-ignorable. Huh? All right. You're up. I'll just keep scratching him underneath the table. It'll be fine.
Hi everybody, welcome to Volume 2, Issue 2 of RCX Weekend Update. We've got a great show for you today. I'm Jacqueline.
And I'm Philip.
And we are the owners of Richmond Comics.
That is correct. And hi, everyone. Everyone's saying hi.
Hi.
So we will begin. So we've got an interesting show, if nothing else, today.
Just a reminder that FOC was due a few minutes ago. Hopefully you got those orders in. But this is just a reminder for the future that FOC, or Final Order Cutoff, is at noon on Sundays, noon Eastern Standard Time. On Sundays. So get those orders in weekly to make sure you get the books you want. If you still submit your order, but it's late, you just might not get them on release day.
So, yeah. All right, get them in there. Tommy's probably looking at them now.
He's probably working hard.
Yeah, so if you get them in there, he may not notice that it's a little after 12. So, anyway.
And then we will still be going live on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we are located. We'll be showing some new books, some premium variants, and then whatever he can find.
Yeah, something. We'll find something.
And we're going to play your little game again.
Yep, we'll play my little game again. So, I enjoyed it. No one else may have, but I enjoyed it.
That's all that matters.
Sometimes it's about me.
And voter fraud and everything.
What? There's no voter fraud.
There was trying to be voter fraud.
No voter fraud. Don't be giving Nikki a hard time.
I'm gonna.
Anyway. Hey, wrong way.
Backwards.
Backwards. This way. Hey, look.
Extra, read all about it. You got some good news?
I've got some news.
Good.
So it's been an interesting year, to say the least, this 2020 thing with shutting down books at the earlier part of the year and then basically starting, well, we kind of started a Facebook Live and the live shows on this a little bit before
the shutdown.
Right before the shutdown, and so we kind of kept this, keep us going, and then...
You guys kept us going.
Yeah, a lot of you guys, kept us going for 3 months while there was really no books for about 2.5 months. And then, so it's been one crazy thing after another this year. And I'm not going to say it's been the easiest year we've ever had, but it's
been fun, right?
It's been fun. So with that news, with the ending of 2020, we're basically announcing here at Richmond Comics that in January, we'll be opening our second store in Fort Lee. We will be called Richmond Comics Tri-Cities. We will actually be inside Fort Lee at the P Extra Mall. So this is our new address. We'll be posting more about it later today. And then as the weeks go on, like I said, we're looking mid-January is when we're opening there. So we're getting ramped up for that, getting the new corporation set up and going through that process. So this is the official announcement. Fort Lee will announce it tomorrow. But it's been a crazy it's been a crazy time and a crazy year. So, and I don't know. I've been laughing at this whole thing for the last few weeks to myself and to Tommy as this has all come to fruition. But it's happening. So we'll be going to set up the new store in the next couple of weeks. Like I said, we'll be opening up basically around mid-January. We've basically worked everything out with Fort Lee and stuff. But we will be inside Fort Lee, which you can get on a military base as long as you've not had a felony and made issues with the government. So it's about a 500 square foot store. We'll be carrying a lot of cards, Pokemon, probably
stuff,
Magic, hobby stuff, board games, newer comics.
If you miss our dollar books, that's where they're going.
Right. So stuff going there. But yep. Anything else? But yep. So
That's the big announcement.
we'll probably be doing some shows from there on Sundays.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I don't. You might be by yourself. I don't know.
No.
I started a new job in January.
Pshaw.
For sure.
So anyway, so that's our big news. So we've had to keep it quiet, but like I said, this is the official announcement. Fort Lee officially announces it tomorrow to their patrons. So there you have it.
So exciting.
Yes, it is actually. It's pretty crazy. So anyway, on that note, if anyone has any questions, we're more than happy to answer. We'll kind of keep an eye on the feed and try to answer, and then we'll probably post this on Facebook a little later today. So, yeah, it's all right. All right, you're up. I'm going to be quiet for a little while.
We have stocking stuffer ideas for all you folks. We got some new flux in. They're up by the register now, so you can't miss them. We have Star Trek, there's Holiday, and all kinds. There's so many different ones. But these are the newest ones, Star Trek.
Right.
We also have puzzles and...
SpongeBob Flux, too, was relatively new.
Oh, the SpongeBob and the Jumanji, they come with a coin now, so they're a little bit bigger. But plenty of things for stocking stuffers. We have Lego minifigures. We have...
books for Christmas and holidays.
Well, books aren't stocking stuffers usually.
Well, they can be, because some of them is like little golden books and small Lego books, holiday Lego books.
I don't know what all you guys put in stockings, but I used to only get coal.
Well, could be a reason for that.
Probably. Or nuts. But anyways, we also have our holiday display up. It's got Hanukkah and Christmas books, and coming soon we have some Kwanzaa books coming in. Maybe. I don't know if anyone celebrates that, but we're trying to be inclusive of everyone.
Ready to move on? Mm-hmm. Good. So come see us for stocking stuffers.
We got you covered.
Always putting more stuff out all the time.
All the time.
So basically just kind of a quick rundown of some new number ones coming out this Wednesday before we get to some other news. New this week is Post Americana from Image. So that'll be a new number one out this week. It's, post-apocalyptic world universe, so nothing to see here. Marvel's got a new Black Cat number one coming out. Again, a new number one Black Cat. There's a Blade Runner 2029 number one coming out. Boom has Expanse number one coming out, which is based on a show, I believe. So
I think we talked about it on our FOC show.
So it's kind of, I think it's bridges the gap between a couple of the seasons for that. King in Black, Immortal Hulk number one comes out this week, along with Second Coming, Only Begotten Son number one. So any Mark Russell fans?
Just in time for Christmas.
Yep, just in time for Christmas. So like I said, if you're a Mark Russell fan, Second Coming number one, or Only Begotten Son number one comes out this week.
Previews are due on the 20th, so you have a week. And of course, we don't have the ordering booklets. So
you can either go online and get the booklet. If you get our emails on Thursday, then the link has been put in there. If not, just kind of when you do your previews, put the page number and the book so we can find the codes for you. And then hopefully the booklet will be back in the next previews.
hopefully. Sorry about that.
Yep.
How was book club yesterday?
Book club was great. We talked about a book for a whole hour.
I can't believe it.
I know, right?
It even went like an hour and a half. I didn't leave till 5:30.
Yeah, you leave 5:30, but I think we only went like maybe an hour and 10 minutes or something.
Well, he ran book club for the first time ever. I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's like they all tolerated me for an hour, so that works out well.
So in January, the 9th, we will be discussing Bone, the complete volume. So you might want to go ahead and start now. That thing is about this thick.
So if you have the softcover, hardcover, complete volume, it's like this. Scholastic prints it in 9 volumes.
Yeah.
So if you want to read each 9 volumes, but this book club is all 9 volumes of Bone, if you have those. So it's the complete set.
It's a big honking book. So you might want to start now. You can't wait till the day before this time because it's a lot of reading.
Yeah, it's a lot of reading. So, all right, then next we're just going to go into some news that you may not have heard this week with all the Disney stuff coming out. I know a lot of people are excited on a lot of the TV shows and stuff, but we're just going to kind of talk about some comic news that may have been missed. So, unfortunately this week we lost Richard Corbin, who has been a big part of the comic community for years. He kind of started off with a lot of the early work in heavy metal, and he's created tons of stuff for that product and comics. I think the last few years he's done a lot of Edgar Allan Poe, basically reconstructions of taking old stories and putting his art to it. And I think he's taken some old stories and redid them like in his own style, but
this is a self-portrait.
yep, that's a self-portrait back in, it says 06, so, but anyway, so yep, we lost Richard Corbin this week, so in case that was missed. Also this week was also announced that Marvel will be releasing Alien #1 in March. So it is written by Philip Kennedy Johnson, who does The Last God. He did The Empire, Captain America.
Hey, we met him.
Yes, yeah, we've talked to Philip lives up in Maryland.
He was supposed
Northern
to come to
Virginia,
the shop this year.
It just didn't happen.
Thanks, COVID.
Yeah, so Salvador LaRocca. No, I'm not saying his name correctly. What? Oh, I'm fidgety. Sorry, I get fidgety. It's what I do. So basically, they're gonna create some new alien mythos since they're taking over. We basically get to see some new xenomorphs. But this will be coming out in March.
Animorphs?
No, it's nothing like Animorphs.
Which is great, by the way.
Also coming out around March is a new book from Aftershock called Bequest. So basically the premise of this book is kind of what if the D&D characters left their reality and came to ours. And so basically it's a group of warriors.
Isn't that what happens when you play the game?
No, not really.
No.
A group of warriors set out to shut down the black market linking the two worlds together is what this is. So this will be an Aftershock also in March, I believe. This is written by Tim Seeley, and the art is by Freddie Williams II. And then from Image and Skybound is a new book in March also called Ultra Mega. So it's a cosmic plague has spread and transformed everyday people into violent, monstrous kaiju. So that's what we're dealing with here. So if you like your monster books, if you like your kaiju books, this is kind of what you're going to be looking for. Let's see here. James Haran from Rumble and BPRD will be writing, and Dave Stewart will be doing the art. So it should be really good. Yes, Jenny. So the big news is we're basically opening a second store.
Not basically, it is happening.
Well, and not basically, yes, it's happening. We're opening a second store in Fort Lee called Richmond Comics Tri-Cities. And we'll be opening that up in mid-January. So we start moving in about the end of December, getting our stuff set up there. So we get to go there about well, it is mid-December, so end of December. To start setting up, and then we will officially open mid-January. We don't have a solid date on that yet, but we will in the next couple of weeks as we keep everything progressing along.
now open our new RCX website. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's beautiful.
Oops, hang on. It's not coming up. Hang on, let's do this. There we go. There it is.
Here's a new website. Here, let me give you a tour.
Sure.
Well, you have to use a cursor.
Well, yeah, I will, but you gotta tell me where to go first.
So just scroll down.
Okay.
The first thing you see is the blog, which is where we post the new books for the week. So it'll show the latest 2 posts on the main page. And then our Instagram feed is incorporated. So this shows the 4 most recent pictures on Instagram, and then you can scroll. There's an arrow right here.
Hey, look, there's an arrow.
In case you don't have Instagram. And if you
Hey, look, we have Champions Pack.
if you hover over the picture, you can read a caption.
Hey, look, we have Vivid Voltage, and Champions Pack.
Oh my gosh, we have so much Pokemon. And then if you scroll down, you get into part of our store, which is new. So we have our best sellers. And then this month's recommended books. So this is going to change monthly, and it'll probably go based on the holiday or whatever we can find. So these are all our winter and Christmas books. And then we have a Spanish section. Don't ask me to read it because I don't know very much Spanish, but books in Spanish. And they have their English title, and then the description is in Spanish.
It's a big circle.
It is a big circle. And then you have our contact information, our links are all on the bottom. And for those that beta tested the site and saw the second location, that is why we set a placeholder to see how many people would notice.
It was an Easter egg on our website for the beta testers.
Surprise!
Yep, so this will be getting updated today.
Coming soon.
Yep.
Can you go back to the top?
Sure.
And then just to navigate through the menu, you don't have to click anything.
Okay.
But to get to the full blog, obviously click blog. Files is where you can find the DC Connect catalog and any other relevant catalogs that we have uploaded. And then the FOC link takes you directly to the Previews World website for your FOC shop. Takes you to the full bookstore. We have limited inventory now, but you can sort by alphabet, price, or the newest, which is just how I've been importing. I'm just importing random books at a time. It's mostly all ages and young adult right now. And you can sort by the company or the type of book it is.
Hey, the best of the year.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Easy peasy. Our book club books are here under the book club tab. So below the picture is the date, and if you click on the book, it takes you to the bookstore. You can buy the book. You can check out and say, leave it in the, or do in-store pickup and leave your box number, and it'll be in your box for the next time you come in. How cool is that? I don't know.
I could not find my thing, so
My gosh.
lots
If
in.
you click more, we have plenty more options. So our weekly events, information about us, some common questions we have about services. If you want to watch my tour, you don't have to click on everything. This is taking a really long time.
Here, you're talking. I'm just moving along.
Click more. There's just, you can buy e-certificates, but they can only be used on the online website right now. So that's just a quick tour of our new website. I keep updating it, so just check back for frequent updates. What do you think?
I like it.
I worked really hard on it. Shoo. And I'm not a computer person whatsoever.
Well, there you go.
Alright, so I don't have anything to review because all my books are upstairs.
Yeah, I don't know how much I've actually read this week either. So.
Watson read the Animorphs graphic novel this week though, and he really, really loved that. So for 90s kids like me that watched or read Animorphs growing up, they're doing graphic novel adaptations of those books, and so the first one follows pretty closely with the original first book in the series. And it's not as creepy as like some of the original imaginings were. It was really cool. We have plenty of copies of that in the store if you want to check it out.
And then I read, if you're not reading Captain Marvel's current series is taking place where the Captain Marvel The End one shot way earlier this year came out. That's been really good. Homesick Pilots this week, which is about a roving haunted house.
Was your pick of the week?
Was my pick of the week. It was actually really well done. Really good, solid start to that book. And Chillers, the Marvel Chillers. I thoroughly enjoyed the Marvel Chillers book. It kind of takes me back to some of the early on Marvel Chillers that they did back in the day. The way they're doing the story and mixing up the artists. They've done a really good job with that, where there's a main story and then you have this evil book telling backstory. So that was really good this week. So that works out well.
Lots. And then once again, follow us on social media if you're not already. We post our FOC video directly to YouTube, so you can find that every week. We've been not doing it on Wednesday or Thursday. We've been doing it on Friday, but it kind of just depends on how busy we are.
Right.
But hopefully it'll get done by Friday. And then Philip posts his picks of the week and some other things on Twitter. And then everything else can be found here on Facebook or Instagram.
Facebook and Instagram is usually our go-to.
I'm going to try to post more on our blog now that it's more present on our website, but no promises.
Right. So we'll do our best on that. So
at least it's there.
And then we'll end with, once again, we have a second store in case anyone else showed up late. Jenny.
You can always rewatch it late.
I know, but still. So yep, we do. We have a second store opening up in January at Fort Lee called Richmond Comics Tri-Cities. And then, Watson's sitting right here next to me. So we'll actually be at the PX, be inside the PX.
Next to the barber shop.
That's right. So, yeah, well actually, so that'd be interesting to be inside of that as we get that going.
It's a whole new universe.
Yep, whole new universe with the Fort Lee and that area. So, but that's what we got.
You like the name? I thought of it myself. I like tri-state area, but from Phineas and Ferb, but that's a lot of
it's not really tri-state.
Trademark, copyright infringement or something.
So, but the Tri-Cities is that area. We couldn't call it Doofenshmirtz. Richmond Comics Doofenshmirtz.
No.
So, but anyway, so yep, this is our quickly mocked up logo.
Yeah, don't look closely. It's pixelated.
Yeah, don't look. Yeah, I don't. My quick mock up skills for this show is maybe not the best, but this is what our new logo will look like, but it will be corrected by people who know how to do such things. So.
All right.
But.
All right.
Is that it?
That's all
Is that all we got?
today.
I think that's enough. So it's a crazy day. Like I said, we'll post this pixelated picture later today.
Enjoy this beautiful spring winter weather we're having.
It's what, 66 degrees outside? It's going to be 70 today.
It's still fall, but it feels like spring.
Yeah. So this will be really nice out there. So get outside, take a walk.
That sounds fantastic.
It does sound fantastic.
We're going to do that.
Yep. So everyone, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for your support this year. It really means a lot to us. And thanks for hanging out with us.
It does. Yep. Thanks for hanging out with our stupidity and craziness on Sundays and Tuesdays. So it's been, like I said, it's been a crazy year, and things happen that we never would have thought of it happened. Yeah, well, we're right there with you, Derek.
I've been dousing myself in allergy medicine.
Yeah, I really wish it would pick a temperature and just kind of.
This one, please.
Yeah, well, that would be fine too if it stayed like this all the time. But
it's the cold weather.
But we don't live in San Diego.
Why not?
Because this is Richmond.
A girl can dream.
Yeah.
Isn't there a Richmond in California?
There is. It's on the other side of Oakland. So it's up near the San Francisco area.
I could live there too.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us this morning. We'll see you on Tuesday on Facebook Live. And have a wonderful week. And as always, if you have any questions, just hit us up and we'll do the best to answer. So,
Thank you.
thanks. Bye.
I did not.
Yep, I'm going to need you to, because I have a Watson that's guarding my right foot, sorry. So.